Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves Juju 12.
What's up, everybody? Long time no see. What's going on? I don't know who's going to join me tonight, but I'm good with it. I'm checking out New York Liberty right now against Connecticut, but I think I'm going to switch to looking at Trojan Kiki for the Mystics to see what she got going on. How y'all doing on a Friday night? Drop a comment. Let me know if you're here, if you are up to talking hoops. I'm right here right now. Join me live. Oh, it doesn't look like I get the Mystics. Let me hold up. Okay. Oh, Jay is swamped. Jay's the end of the school year. I know, right? You got to wait for some of y'all to finish your school year doing your teaching. But thanks for hitting me up, though. 7 o'clock, Valkyrie Storm. Oh, man, I thought I was going to be able to see the Mystics today. What's going on? Anybody going to come join me tonight? I know I've been missing in action, right? I'll be up. I'll be back here and there. It's the opening night. Just trying to see if any ball watchers out there. I know that the NBA's got playoffs. How many of y'all out there watching that? I'm trying to see if I can get the Mystics. But right now, I got Connecticut and New York. That's okay. I'm here for you if you want to chit chat. If you're on X, say hello. Come on in to YouTube. Come through. Come say what's up. In between, ads and commercials, we can talk. We can talk college hoops or anything else going on in the atmosphere of hoops. I'm for it. Oh, shoot. What do you got? Playoff Knicks and the 76ers tonight? I haven't really been watching that. I caught the Lakers a little bit. I see y'all making comments on my on X, which is cool because I can't get it. You said Kiki getting some blocks. That's what's up. I think Kiki's confidence is on 10. She's on the senior national team. She kind of doing the doggone thing, y'all. I ain't mad at her. Okay. Oh, they're playing. Mystics playing at Temple. So let's see if I can get it on my subscription. Oh, no. I don't know my pen. I put it on the pen. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oh, no. I don't think I'm anywhere. That's the problem. That's the problem. What's going on? What's going on? You're tuning in. I don't stream the show. I'm just watching the WNBA tonight. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see how many of y'all want to come in and talk hoops. Where's my usual crowd? I gotta reset my pen. Let me put you on mute for a sec. What's going on? What's going on? Come say hello in the chat on YouTube. Tell me who I'm talking to. I see it's 13-6 Washington over Temple. I got Mystics. I got Mystics tonight for this. Hey Nicholas, I didn't know. I know. I didn't give no advance notice. I've been really, really busy. How you been, Nicholas? I'm glad you came in just to stop in and say hello. That was cool. That's what's up. I've been missing in action, but I'll be on Twitter though. What game are you watching? What game you watching, Nicholas? I'm glad you stopped through just to say hello. I'm good, even though I believe Cardinal go. I think Dallas will regret not drafting. Hey, no, you're. I'm on. Listen, we gonna let that go because I'm looking at it like this. I'm rooting West Coast. I'm with you, and I could even tell you why I would have done that. Even though they got Leah Rue, right, Nicholas? Leah Rue been liking the step out and shoot her threes. She's like, she be trying to be like a stretch four. She lost weight. I'm proud of Leah Rue. Beth, you needed to let it. You Beth should have been on. Man, Beth should have been on Dallas. But I ain't mad because I'll take her with the Mystics. I'll take her with the Mystics. Working with Kiki and them. They want to be stupid like that. Let them. Trying to go with the Page connection. I hope eventually that the Page and AZ get on the same page because it ain't like that right now. They should have broke away from each other and allowed each other space to grow. But I get what they were thinking in terms of chemistry. I totally understand. Okay, now I got it. It was on Ion on my direct TV. I didn't have to go through the palace. You know what I'm saying, Nicholas? I think, and I kept telling, I switched it up. When I start seeing bets be real consistent, I was like, man, I'm about to switch. I'm about to make. I think because I always said Alba Fam, but I'm like, I ain't even seen Alba Fam. I don't know what's going on with her. I got to read the latest news on her. I was like, yeah, I need to switch bets up to be number one. The bets look good. Look at her on TV right now. Look how slim she is, mobile, flexible. She is confident. She looks amazing. If she would have looked like this when she was going up against Juju, Juju might not have blocked her as many times. Look at her. She looks amazing. In my opinion, we all know Fudd was drafted because of Page. It's their business off the corporate. Don't. Yes. Nicholas, please. A couple over it. Exactly. Their loss. Get up, girl. Falling on the ground. Probably Julie Alamine. Come on, Brittany Sykes. Go ahead, Sonia. Good rebound. I'm digging, hey Nicholas, I'm digging Mystics with Rory, Georgia, Betts. I don't care that they're young. Come on, Betts. Come on, Betts. Come on, Betts. Yes! Knock it out. Look at that. Pop it, Sonia. Pop that shit. Go, Angela. No, Sonia, that's your shot. You're the shooter, sweetie. See, I knew she wasn't feeling it. She and Air, yeah, they played 1 year together up at Stanford. They might have played down in LA a little bit, but yeah, but up at Stanford, they're very familiar with each other. Yeah, that screen was a little bit too hard on Rory. I think it was moving too. You agree, huh, Nicholas? Look, ooh, I don't know. She kind of, the screen was set. I don't know if that was a moving screen or not. She kind of leaned and held her. Maybe, leaned too much into her, but if she would have just stood still, I would have given a great screen. Come on, Betts. Oh my God, Betts is running. She going back to her old ways. She going back to her old ways, Nicholas. That's four chippies she missed. She going back to her old ways. I can't have that though, Nicholas. She got to let it roll off her hand. Like, you know what I mean? That's one thing I'll do is put it back up. She's gotta let that roll off. She's just kind of sticking it. It's getting stuck, Betts. Because she's trying to stop them from blocking her or coming around. She's getting stuck right there instead of like flipping it. I'm watching that too. I was watching Connecticut and Liberty, but I think I'm more interested in these misses. I just enjoy watching them. Hey, they kept Cassandra Prosper. Oh my gosh. Ball and chill. Ball and chill. Who you watching, Ball and chill? Happy Friday night. Which game are y'all watching? Me and Nicholas, we looking at Toronto, Washington. Ooh, nice. Go, go. 13-6. Still stuck on 13. Beth's done had to Nicholas, yeah, me too. Beth's missed about 4 shots, Nicholas, up underneath the rim. She's too far under. She's not being flexible with the putback with her wrist. Lucy will get you a bucket. Lucy, there you go. Look at Lucy's a hooper. Lucy's a hooper. She'll make something out of nothing. Oh, you live in Dallas? So I think the Wings fans are mixed on the FUD over bets. So what do you mean? What do they want? What do they want? Hey, y'all, keep talking because I'll be right back. I got to put something in the oven real quick. I got company. Hold on. What I miss, guys? Some people wanted bets out there in Dallas. I would have drafted Bet, but AZ looked decent in preseason. I know, but I mean, she could look decent, ball and chill. But I'm saying that I just think Betts is going to be really good, and I think that Dallas could have used her height. Dallas is going to be good. They're like, oh, she can't run the. Yes, she can, and you don't need. If Lee Rue can get up and down the court, why can't Betts? And Betts could be a trill. Oh, shoot. Dang, Brittany. Man, you knocked the heck out of Citron. I didn't know the center from Sooners Bears. I didn't know she was picked up either. And in fact, I told people because I had heard during the college season that Bears was not thinking about going into the draft. And so I guess she changed her mind, but she wasn't like featured in the first 13 lottery type thing, right? So she changed her mind. She decided to play, and Connecticut went on and chose her. And you noticed Rhea didn't get to make it. Wings knew what they were doing. There was intent to get big so they wouldn't draft Betts and get Bud. Yeah, for sure. I'm taking Betts. I'm just saying she kind of surprised me with the size she was making. She looked pretty good. Right. If Dallas had a bad season, they're going to be a scapegoat. Not named Paige. AZ could be wrong. Time will tell. Yeah. Dallas picked her because of Paige, period. Ball and Sheila is not letting it go. Okay? So they need to make it work. They're not letting it go. And I understand that Dallas beat the Fever earlier, but that doesn't mean that was preseason, and that doesn't mean they're going to beat them again tomorrow. That's what we're going to need to see. That's what we're going to need. That's what we're going to need to see. Because Dallas is feeling pretty good about themselves. I think the Fever are still going to be finding themselves. You guys, and it's going to be a lot of controversy behind it because of Caitlin, how Caitlin's playing, because she don't look great. She look average. She look out of shape, actually. You want to buy it? Yeah. But don't let the kids follow me, though, bro. Close that door. Lock it. The door? Lock it. Come on, Bruce. 19. Dang, it's taking a long time to score. What you want to say hi? The regular people don't know you. That's my godson, everybody. Regular people don't know you. Okay. You're gonna have to check the pizza in about 15 minutes. You want me to call you to open it, and then I have to come down there. Mixers got a deep bench. Once they get used to playing, they're gonna be a good. Yeah, but see, honestly, nobody suspected they were gonna be good like this. I said, everybody, oh, they picked all these bigs. They picked all these bigs, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Go ahead, Georgia. That was a good move. She just look, jeez, she's just small. Come on, pop it, Georgia. Yes. I'm digging the Mystics, y'all. I'm digging the Mystics. And I was saying they got all these bigs, right? Because they got the 27 and the 28 first round, and they get to pick a second round, I think, in either next year or the 28, right? So I was like, all the top guards and forwards in college are coming out the 2027 and 2028, right? So they went ahead and got some nice pieces, some nice bigs. Kira, Kiki, obviously Betts. Because they were like, why are they getting all these Betts? Duclas is pretty big. She like 6'4". I feel like I'm missing another big. They got Cassandra, Sonia. Yep. I like the Cassandra Sonia thing. I like the scrappy dive, with the. I want to keep Lucy Olsen. Lucy's that scrappy, like hustle, 50-50 ball type of chick, right? They got who's 0? Who's 0, guys? On the Mystics. I'm tripping. Oh my god, I can't. Who's 0? Is that 0? Oh, we got Cody McMahon. Don't forget that. You got Cody McMahon. She gets wild with it. Is 0? Oh, 0 Shakira. Shakira. Yep, Prosper Cassandra, of course, yes. You know Cassandra's only 20. She graduated early. That's Shakira. Shakira just looking regular right now. Sandy's doing a good job with the pieces that she got and just being a great coach. Yeah, she can be ball and shield, but sometimes she just not so good. But Shakira can be like good. Look at Cassandra. Go ahead, Cassandra. Look at Lucy. Look at Lucy playing defense. Got her. Who's that? Marina? Oh, Marina got dark hair. I didn't even recognize Marina, guys. Marina's hair is different, so I didn't know that was Marina, but it looked like her. I was like, the only person that could have scored like that really well is Marina. I liked the way she stopped and just pulled, but everybody was kind of rushing her and they clogged everything up. Liberty blowing out the sun. Oh man, how's BG doing? I'm liking BG this year a lot. She found some youth. I think we need to take Shakira out. She's not doing anything. That is not Shakira. It don't even look like her. She better start doing something. I'm going with bets. Nice, there she go. That's what I'm looking for. There she is. I don't like her hair. I want to go back to curly red. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right, Nicholas? Nice, Sykes. Nice. Look, go, Shakira. Nice. I've been waiting for her to do something like that. What's she doing? So Connecticut, you don't see no, you can't tell me no. Let me see on my phone. You guys can't give me no bright spot with Connecticut tonight. They're not ready to be playing no Liberty like that, though. You feel me? They're not ready. I like the Mystics roster, though. Chemistry should be good. Dallas, Minnesota. You know what? Hold up, Nicholas. Hold up. I agree with you with the Mystics. I agree with you with Dallas. Seattle did too. But Seattle, because they passed on her, but they got Ava Fam. That's why. You got Ezzy Magnavor, you got Ava Fam, and you got Damalonga, and then you want to get back. We can't do that, Nicholas. That you can't do that. That's too much. We were just talking about having too many bigs, and then you went and said that. I don't know about that, Nicholas. But go back to Minnesota. What do you see about Minnesota that you actually like? Be honest. Because what's her name? Nafisa only made her contract a year. And I'm not trying to say she's gonna leave or anything, but what does that actually mean, for her to do that? I'm just curious, like, what do you like about Minnesota? Because I don't even remember. You got Courtney. Oh, you got Olivia Miles, and I'm liking that. Yeah. I am liking that. You got Olivia Miles. Who's their bigs? They lost Alana and Jessica Shepard. Right? Damn, it's 41-16. I see what you're talking about. Second quarter, damn. And Stewie's still in the game. Damn, Stewie. Why is Anissa hair so damn long? That is way too much hair. That's getting all in the way. And why was... Never mind. I was going to say, why is Anissa on Stewie? Oh, they picked up HPL. They did for Connecticut. Yes, they did. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Got that foul. Who, JJ? Yeah, JJ foul BG. Okay, Shakira's getting hot. This game is too close. Sandy's over there coaching her butt off for the tempo. She got a bunch of players. You know, she got a lot of vets. That was smart. She got, to a degree, it's smart. She got some good vets. Oh, jeez. Move, move. Get that screen out of there. You bringing your man all over Marina. They're doubling her. Nice cut. Ooh, nice block. Damn. Dukelet. Yeah. You hate that. I mean, I'm just saying, Valencia. I ain't trying to put the girls down. I like the hair. But really, her bust down is like 60 inches, bro. 5 feet underneath. So for real, Nisa, come on. That's ridiculous. That's gonna get you hurt. Not only that, that shit gonna get snatched off or just get in your way. Nice shot, Marina. Man, you know who I really like? Georgia. Georgia got the moves. She got the handles. But if she don't get it off quick enough, she gets stuck down too low. You know what I mean, guys? Ball and Chill said, "I hate what you said. I hate when they play with some big hairdos." You said hairdos. I ain't heard that expression, but it's true though. Okay, Lauren back in. Cassandra, Dukelich, Luciosin, and Rory. Let's see this lineup. Yeah, she would. Unfortunate for what? For who? I'm glad she out of Chicago. Ball should be too much. I know. That's what I'm saying. Did you see it? Ball literally. Did you go turn the channel and go look at Anissa's hair, please, and come back and tell me what you think? Because I'm saying it's exaggerated. What is happening? Missed that. That's okay. They'll get hot. Their stuff will start falling. It'll start falling. You seen it, Balancia? Oh, hold on. You said, you said, you said, I said that to myself. You said, I said that to myself before I said it. I had just flipped to channel because you guys said they were getting blown out, and I seen um Stewie do a move on somebody. I'm like, who's guarding? Who's that guarding Stewie? Person turned around, went the other direction, and the hair was like past her rear. And I said, that gotta be Anissa. Only she would do that. Sorry, I know I've been talking about it for 5 minutes, but it's bothering me. Pop that, Douglas. Don't miss that. There you go. See, Douglas, you laughing. Angela and Betts should have excellent chemistry like they just had. That should be on one side of the court. Sony, Kiki on the other side, right? Then you can have Georgia or Rory, down the middle. Okay, bye. I'll be right back, guys. I'm trying to get this pizza out the oven. Stay with me. I'll read your comments when I come back. All right, who's still with me, y'all? Who's still with me? Who's still with me? I had to go downstairs, serve my family, and get something to eat. Nicholas, what you saying? Commercial or halftime? What is it? With 7D Me Too? What does that mean? I believe the Bruins players drafted will do with them with their team. By the way, how's Kara Dunn doing? Kara Dunn. I hope you're still listening. She got waived so she can get picked up hopefully again. I don't know, somewhere. You know how that works. People are going to get hurt. The way that they play basketball, somebody's going to get hurt. Also, out of the 6 Bruins, CLW, Charlize Ledger Walker, she got waived, cut, something. And I really like her. I really do. I want her somewhere. I want her to play. But I'm glad all 5 of them. Charlize was kind of the last one with the Bruins. She wasn't there the whole time. She was in Washington State and blew her knee out and was with them a year rehabbing, and then came back and they won a championship. Wait, who's playing tonight? Who's playing tonight, Nicholas? Charlize Ledger Walker? What, for Connecticut? I thought she got waived. Double check for me, because I'm trying to see if all the Bruins. I know people was feeling some kind of way about all the Bruins, but I wasn't. We know what's going on the West Coast. See, there's some fools that, with the recency bias, East Coast, all they hear talk about is the SEC. And I keep on telling you, I was like, the Pac-12, the marriage with the Big Ten, I don't know what y'all looking at, but we always been hooping. Oh, Gianna. Who does Gianna play for? Damn. Who did Gianna? Dude, I forgot who Gianna Neepkins got traded. I know nobody went to Liberty, huh? Who Gianna go to? The Connecticut? I think you might be right, Nicholas. That's good. Yeah, Gianna Neepkins. Is she going to Connecticut? I'm trying to see something. Because I believe that Charlize was the only one. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Neepkins came from Utah to UCLA and got drafted by the Sun. But check this out, Nicholas. I always notice athletes' bodies, okay? It's just one athlete to another, by the way. Um, when I saw Neepkins on UCLA, I didn't recognize her. I kept looking. And she had put on weight. She was like thicker on the bottom. And all the guys was like, yeah, you didn't see that? Yeah. No, I did not. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I thought Neepkins was like straight up and down. So one day I was like flipping through and I seen an old Utah USC game. And it was Neepkins. Look at all young, almost. Okay, I'm not gonna say she was the same size as Hawkes or anything, but it was kind of similar. And look at her now. I'm like, oh boy. And then what's her name did the complete opposite. Beth, and it helped her though. But when she put on that weight, she started penetrating, going to the hole more, being more physical. Whereas before, she hung around the outside, just popping threes. And boy, could she pop some threes. 37-30. Mystics up by 7. Mystics up by 7. Big Dot over there on Twitter. You said, you said, what did you just say? Was Lucy Olsen is still on the made a team with the Mystics. She found her place over Kara Dunn with Phoenix. Crazy. Crazy. Corey, let me put it up. Crazy. Corey lost 5 or 6 players in the last 6 years, Portal, and won the title. She sure did, because the main crust, the main thing was the main thing. The main thing was the main thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn. He physical? He fouling? Sony's not being aggressive. Sony's confidence is low. Come on. Sony's getting tore up. See, they figured it out. Kiki's not letting them do that. Sony's starting to be just who I thought Sony Citron was. But Kiki's like, no, you're not. I'm going to get better and better. You're not going to play me like that. Nice move, girl. That overseas work then kept Kara some good. Look at Kara. Look at Kara. She was quiet for a minute. Did y'all see that in the minute? She was kind of quiet. She just woke up. I didn't recognize her. She was just running the play. 15 for 35 field goals, 7 for 27 with the tempo, 2 for 11 from 3, 1 from they're not shooting 3 as well. Shooting free throws, 3 missed by Tempo, 3 missed by Mystics, but Tempo's getting to the free throw line more often. More rebounds for the Mystics, great. 24-13, that's really good. 26 points in the paint, good. So our bigs are a lot stronger, better, and then the Tempo. So it looks like the Tempo is lacking size. Timmy Van Nugley, she can't do it by herself. They should have went and got Oldacre. Oh, I think Oldacre got a chance. A shot at the Sun. That said, with our USC Trojans coming back next year, a lot of pressure on Gottlieb, and I know she was watching the Bruins, how they won the title. It's about team balance. We got it. We got the balance, bro. Her not having balance was never her fault. She had Rhea and Clarice since she got there. She stayed true to that. She brought Kiki, which Kiki was the number 1 portal transfer. Kiki was getting used to a system, but Kiki had always played. To me, people try to blame anything on us. You're very wrong. If you watched her over at Stanford, she came from a very rigid system. She didn't have the freedom that she had. We made her a great mid-range, midi shooter, 3-point shooter. We allowed so much. We allowed her to guard outside of the paint, bring up the ball. Come on now, cut it out. So basically, Juju just got hurt, bro. We had that team last year with the Avery, the K9, the Kiki, the Jew, the Kennedy, Rhea, Clarice. That was a championship team, bro. I don't care what anybody said. That was a championship team with a fight. That was it was gonna take a lot. But anytime you have a Juju Watkins on your team, sorry, that's a game changer. Sorry, there's nobody that can change the game like Juju. Having Juju on your team, you put Juju on any team, then I'm gonna lean towards that team because he's that good. So say what you want. We got balance this year. We got hella balance. Don't listen to people with the bull crap because Jazzy, Juju, Kennedy, and Sanaya are all different. And you will see. Stay tuned right here for me. I agree. Out of attention song. South Carolina and Bully Gino. I'm looking forward to the Trojan next season. Oh yeah. Juju keeping receipts. You're gonna be in the right place, Nicholas. Me and you gonna be cracking the hell up. People, wow, Julie, you're just biased. No, I just know hoops. Just like when the comments came out and Cheryl Swoops got pregnant, right? Cheryl Swoops was like, that's all they talked about. She's a big headliner. But when I heard that Cynthia was coming from overseas, what you guys don't know, I've been watching Cynthia since she was in high school. She's a year older than me. So I watched her in high school, Locke High School, and I watched her at the Trojans. And then I watched her in summer leagues in LA when she would come from overseas. And I know where she's from, same area as Jude. And I knew guys that trained with her, played with her. And I said, oh, they got Cooper? And I knew she had been winning over in Parma in Italy. I knew she had been like scoring 30-something points and winning championships. But they didn't know. Young people or analysts, I don't know what they were thinking. I was going to Tina Thompson's game at USC along with Lisa Leslie. And so then when I saw them have Tina, her, Coop, Swoops didn't come back to the later on that first season. Hey, Miss D. And they're like, oh, there's not enough balls on the court. There's not enough. Nah. Just like Cooper said yesterday in her interview with the show called Cousins, which is Tracy McGrady and his cousin Vince Carter. He goes, she said, yeah, they said, oh, Coop, there's not enough balls on the court. She said, what are you talking about? Swoops is a knockdown shooter. She's quick as, cat quick. She said, I like to get to the hoop like Juju. She likes to dive in, penetrate, right? Euro step, all on your ass. And then Tina Thompson can shoot mid-range. She can post up, and she's a stretch for, which she created the stretch for of a power forward shooting 3 balls. That was nothing but Tina Thompson. And so everybody like, oh, no, but when you had Kim Parrott balancing out everybody, oh, see, there go Kiki missing them chippies. She's still doing that bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, Nicholas said Juju, Jazzy, Hall, along with Fabian. OKK, the key, in my opinion, hell yeah, is Kennedy, the defender. Hell yeah. I love her pride on defense. She makes it easier for her teammates. Exactly. And they all are two-way players. It's not just Kennedy, but that's Kennedy's calling card. And in some way or another, they played with each other. And then they added Kennedy's childhood friend she played with for years was Ryan Bennett. So you didn't name Pania Davis. 6'6" is 6'6", buddy, and we ain't got no real 6'7s out there in the Big Ten. All right, college basketball except for the one in South Carolina, and I seen a tape on OKK and Turnerby's going at it, and OKK got the better of her. So people won't be, oh, it's early. So when the Trojans win, right? Oh, it's early. I'm like, okay, you're right. November's early. but listen, I'm going all the way. We going all the way, Nicholas and Ball and Chill. We going all the way. Remember Juju lost to Kennedy, and I do want to Kennedy to go. Yeah, I do. But I remember when Juju got her, and then she came back, and then at the end, that foul was called on Little Arenas Puff, and it should have went into overtime. I'm still mad about that game. Juju was sick with it. And Kennedy and them was celebrating their butts off, and I was like, "Oh, that is so cold." But one thing about Ju, she don't have no problem. She don't got no ego like that. She like, no, I want that girl on my team. Kenny was recruited from everybody. I mean, she had a tough class, and she number 6. But I bet you if you reclassed it now, Nicholas, Kennedy would be higher. By one. At least by one. Like, you got Sarah, you got Joyce, you got Michaela Blake, you got Jelani Cambridge, and I would say Kennedy at 5. Ooh. Nice jump ball. She sat on her just the way. That's how I jump ball. I sit on you. She turned sideways and sat on her. Oh, shoot it. Damn, you had it the first time, Georgia. That game was good, though. Juju was messing up in the beginning, and she, like, got her nerves out, and she just, like, got off. I hear you. I hope these critics disrespect USC. It's all East Coast bias. I like it, though. It just gives us room to prove something. They got the number 1 recruiting class together. I know it's like, you only got 3. Some teams got 4. Some teams got 5. No. It's all about quality, baby. But the thing about it is, I think ESPN wants to see how we look on the second, how South Carolina goes to Paris, and how they look. How I don't know if Connecticut has a game on the second. I know Connecticut got a heck of a lot of tough games, which they're going to need that because they're not going to win all those games that they schedule. They schedule some toughies, and which is fine, but it'll help them in the rankings, which is what they're going to need because they're a little weak conference. Everybody else is going to be getting it. And they're going to need to be able to say, hey, we had a strength of schedule. Hey, we played Notre Dame. Hey, we played LSU. Hey, we played South Carolina. You got to take all of that in consideration. We played this and we played that, right? And that's going to help them. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, Nicholas, takes some pressure. It takes some pressure because there's no pressure. The pressure is on them, not us. Why the pressure on us? We're ranked 6. Like you said. You got to leave it in our players. It's house money. Right. Shoot it, Kiki. Yes, mama. That's a good shot, Kiki. Go back up, babe. Oh! How do you guys missing these? Oh, my God. Nope. That kind of stuff. See, they tired. See, this is where, as a coach, either you want to let them play it through to keep, to get in shape. I have a tendency to want to like tell them to slow it up or call a timeout, believe it or not, because they're missing those putbacks because their legs are gone. They need to take a deep breath. Their legs are numb, and they're nothing. They might need to bring another 5 in. Damn. Brittany too. She kind of missed that because her legs too. Pop it, Sony. I like to dribble, Sony. I like to dribble, step to the side, Sony, because, honey, you are getting – see, they're tired. They're very – thank you. Call time out. Gosh. You don't miss those shit. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me, Nicholas Ball and Chill? Didn't I just say they're missing those chippies? They need to call timeout. Get them girls a break. Like, give them a rest. Come on now. That's making the game look crazy. It's sloppy, Nick. You could tell that they're like, that they need a breath, or you're just going to have to bring another 5 in real quick. But they call timeout. They're doing the right things. It's just that there's no legs. There's no leg. Did you see I just said that? Call timeout. Hold up. Stop making them look crazy. Where Miss T go? Is she stopping through? Oh. Miss T, get back. Oh. Are you cold? No. You got your blanket? You gonna let my godson use that blanket because you got new blankets. You got the mother blankets. You got my face. Use that blanket, okay? Don't make my room dirty. You gonna get when you go back downstairs, you get the front of this car. Take this bottle out of here. You know, come in here and make my room messy, right? You like Papa? You like my godson? You're a cool guy, huh? Come on, Boozy. Come on, Boozy. All right, you guys, it's a commercial. Go grab your snack, like I did, or something to drink. It is 5:50 here on the West Coast. Do you know where your children are? I come from the era of television where they say it's 10 o'clock at night. Do you know where your children are? Would you say respectfully, seeing UCLA sin like they did had to tell Gottlieb about next season? Let me tell you something. This is how I see it, Nicholas. I knew we have been battling pretty much the same core this whole time. Had things looked a little different, Juju was there. We got the right recruit. Maybe Kaylee and Avery would have left, but Ju and Jazzy and Ken alone, and let's say we got some sides, right? I don't know that it was good for me. It was going to be either us or them. Okay, Juju, but in reality, Juju's junior year, when I first met her, heard of her, whatever she was doing, I said, when I knew she was coming to USC, I said, oh, we'll probably win by her junior and senior year for sure. But then when she busted out like that her freshman year with the players that she had, I said, oh shit. You went from ranked 21 to Elite 8 with non 5-star players? For real though? Oh, I said she can get that her sophomore year. And it was cold. When you look at the team that Gottlieb put together, even though they were freshmen that walked in, the 5-star McDonald American, I said, oh my God. Gottlieb went out and I realized later through Jay, who be in the chat, Jay was like, look at who it was Kaylee, Koval, Silas Swords. They were on the same high school team. I had never really heard of K9 until the summer. You know, when they started playing, they do the Nike Summit, they do all that stuff. And when I realized who they were and what she did, I was like, oh, I'm going to USC versus UCLA next year for girl. But Arthur, what Arthur? No, Nicholas, Tell Arthur who our competition might be in the Big Ten. It's fun seeing UCLA, USC. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't think UCLA got any. I don't know. I saw them pick up some players, but respectfully, that's not the matchup you want to see. I think, ooh, shit. Why are these critics from the SEC and Big Ten disrespecting the Trojan? Is it hate or maybe they don't want to see Juju win? We get Jazzy and Hall, all the narratives coming out. No, they wanted Jazz, they wanted Juju, they wanted Kennedy, they wanted Kiki. We got players that Taya was recruited by UConn and South Carolina. We get all the players and they're like, why are they going there? Why? So it's instant. I don't want to see them succeed. But then they'll turn around and say, well, I like Juju. No, you don't. You can't. So Michigan. Nicholas said it's Michigan. And the crazy part about it is, it's Michigan because they've stayed together, but they still didn't go out and get no size. Poor little things. We beat them when Juju was around. Like, what are you doing? Ball and Shield said they're insecure. That's all. I mean, you have to be because, I'll look at a team and I'll give them the respect that they deserve. I can look at a team legitimately and, I can look up on paper and say, hey, this is what's supposed to happen. And then once I see a few games in, then I can tell you like, But when you have a pattern of certain, I'm not going to mention any names, of players that in big games, they don't show up. They kind of shrink, right? Every now and then they might show up or have a big game. And another thing is, none of them have, when they finally face the defense that Juju's facing, like Sarah did with Raven, because we put Kennedy on Raven. They took that Carolina appropriates everything we do. Everything we do. They never would have thought of putting Raven on Sarah Strong. Never. They've never done that. But we put Kennedy on her, and they saw what Kennedy did. Because I was at the game to Sarah, and he said, oh, Sarah had an upset stomach the night before. I'm like, bro, did you really just make an excuse? That's not even like you, Gino. Like, I couldn't believe he did that. And so, basically, I do like seeing last season Juju watch it from the sideline during the medical rush. I did. Yes. I see the silver lining in it. And that's the name of her shoes. I told you when I showed her that I got her shoes, what she did to me, right? How she dapped me up and gave me a hug, and then we were talking, and then she signed them. And watching her on the sidelines and pouring into Jazz and just being able to watch it from the angle and learning about her teammates and learning like, oh wow, like I know she watches film. No, but I think she learned like there's times where she could have give it up, and she did give it up. But sometimes you got to trust your teammates. But when you trust your teammates and you get them, you pass the ball and they're wide open and just bricking. Like when you can get the two, after a while sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But I like that she was watching from the sidelines a lot. And I like, what I really love is watching Jazzy get better and better and better. And even though she's not an attacking guard, there were times where she was attacking, and she crunched down real low, and she made herself small and fit through tight spaces. And she did things that ordinarily would have been a Juju thing. But she was able to add that to her arsenal and to her toolbox. And I saw the hate that she's developing for UCLA and South Carolina. She's developing a hate for UConn. Everybody Notre Dame. She understands when the three letters are across her chest, what it means and how they're going to play you and how they're going to come at you. But again, like I was saying a minute ago, Sarah Strong, the Joyces, the Betts has seen double, triple teams like Juju. Maybe sometime noted Hannah. They had never, or Michaela Blake's. They finally got game planned the way Juju is game planned. And she averages 24, 25, some at the beginning 27. Her freshman year, she did that facing doubles, triples, sometimes quadruples. And they hadn't faced that. And then, for example, when they gave her the singular coverage, and I said it that year, I said, man, if Juju had single coverage, she'd get you 40. So what Corey decided to do was give her single coverage, but switch out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes Kiki, sometimes London, sometimes Kendall Dudley, sometimes Janiyah, sometimes Dukeles. She threw everything but the kitchen sink at her to try to wear her down. And that's when she had 38-11. The more you did it, the more she scored. So if you're thinking about out there trying to do that, that's not the move you want to do. If you're thinking like, man, I'm gonna have 3 people coming at you, can have 3 people all you want, but if you could put 3 people on her, she's not stupid enough to force it. She doesn't have to. She's got Sanaya, she got Kennedy, and she got Jazzy. And she damn sure can get that into Ted Fagan, Sarah KK, and Davis. There's so many more options. Finally, I can't wait to see them play. Ladies care about each other. Yeah, Fagan, Hall, Juju, Kennedy, and Jazzy, when she cried after we lost to South Carolina, not the real USC. I'm just saying, tells me where their heart and pride is. And I think so too, Nicholas. And I saw the look in Juju's eyes. I've seen it before. I've seen that look before. I feel bad for people. I've seen that look before. I've seen it before when she put her head inside her shirt, and I know her throat was tight, and I know the tears were coming when we lost to Connecticut and the Elite Eight. That hurt her to the core. And I said, oh my God, the next time she sees them, she is not going to lose. And they were like, yeah, Jude, well, you're going to be playing them in Connecticut. I said, I don't care if she played them, goddamn it, on Mars. You made the girl cry. Do you understand? She came out and smacked the shit. She came out and took Pace. Pace looked like she was in middle school against Juju. She looked, and they were like, oh, Paige is the front runner for national play. Well, how was she front runner from National Player of the Year? Why? When Juju was second to Caitlin Clark, runner up. Well, it's Paige. It's Paige. I don't give a fuck. Like, I kept telling them, Nicholas, I wish you'd have watched me in my early days. I was like, you guys, and I just realized, I was like, okay, it's recency bias. They don't know who the kid is. They don't know her ceiling. Like, there was a highlight video out comparing the moves of Juju. They would show a clip of her, show a clip of Kobe. Show a clip of Kobe, show a clip of Ju. And they're similar. They're coached by Phil Handy. Ju's doing the same moves that Kobe's doing. I mean, are you dumb or are you stupid? Jazzy crying in her post-game loss to South Carolina told me a lot. Failure gives you strength and pain and gives you, oh man, motivation. You said it, Nicholas. Did you see Nicholas in Ball Show? Did you say Jazzy with that pretty dress on when she was accepting the Tommy Trojan Newcomer Award? Tell me you did. And tell me you didn't see. Did you see that girl's arm? Did you see how cut she is? And it's April. Did you see her body? Shit. People, oh, you put a lot of you put the heart eyes. You're like, yeah, I saw. I was looking at that Jew, but there's you. You know what I'm talking about. When Coach Steve, the trainer, gets them together, their bodies together physically. Because I saw the jump from Jude from high school to her freshman year, her physique, and then her freshman year. I didn't know it could even go further when she went freshman year to sophomore year. Her physique, I was like, oh. I was like, wow, okay. Oh, I didn't know there was more room to expand in that frame, but there definitely was. The thing I'm gonna enjoy is that she doesn't have to take as much punishment on her body in minutes if she doesn't, want to. I think she has a squad that would allow her, you know, rest. Good job, Sony. You see how Sony just got through that? Like she got physical with Brittany because Brittany was getting physical, and that's what happened with Jazzy. Jazzy was letting them she was like, "Excuse me, pardon me," or they would bump her. She's like, "Hey." As the season went on, she was like, holding them back, like bumping them back. Like, I was like, girl, it ain't no excuse me, pardon me. They're trying to knock you off the line. You're trying to knock you off. You get into your spot. Ball and chill. Let me tell you something. And I knew by her junior year, we were gonna come in a collision course with them. And I was like, why did we have to come into a collision course without Juju, right? And the thing about it is like I'm glad that they did without Juju because they wouldn't have understood the intensity that Juju's gonna play, play them. They wouldn't have understood it. They might have sat back and just watched her instead of like, hell no, I want my revenge too. Now Jules gonna be looking at them like, okay, get some. Get some. You know how she flips the ball when she passes? She be like, get yours. Get yours. She's gonna be flipping it cross court, throwing alley-oops to Ken Dog, and vice versa. And please, Sanaya, I don't know what they think they're. And do you think KK Arnold, Shade, and K9 is going to be able to stop our guards? or Keonis? Come on. Been a fan from Rodney Pete to Lisa Leslie to Carson Palmer, Tina Thompson. I'll say Tina Thompson, Bush, and Leonard. Oh yeah. Oh, you was at Woody's of Slauson. Yeah, that's yeah. I used to live up the street off of Slauson up there in Review Park, where Woody's is, and then Woody's is next to Marathon, right, with a T-shirt store where Nipsey Hussle was murdered. It's right there. And then my job was go past Slauson, cross over La Cienega, and then keep going to the 24-hour fitness, Magic Johnson's 24-hour fitness. I used to work there in Water Ridge, not at Magic Johnson, in the Water Ridge building. But Woody's wasn't my favorite though. Nicholas, did you ever eat at the Silver Spoon or Phillips Barbecue? Because I lived in Inglewood, right there. Did you ever try Phillips? I still go to Woody's when I go home. You still go to Woody's on Slauson? They got this other Woody's too up there. Where's that Woody's at? Off of Florence, I think. You like Phillips? You like Woody's? You probably like Woody's more. I like Phillips in Lamert Park, and then we got one in Inglewood. But you like Woody's because it was like a lot of barbecue sauce, and they really like overcooked their meat there. Like I guess if you like it like that, but they got serious barbecue sauce all over that. Hey, you remember that donut shop across the street from Woody's? It's not there no more. You know that donut shop I'm talking about? Next to the gas station. It's right across the street from Woody's. That's so funny. You grew up on Woody's and Phillips? Yeah. That's the two that I eat. Woody's, Phillips. Yeah, that's gone. I think they tore that down. As a matter of fact, I haven't been down there in a minute, but yeah, I think they tore that down. What's good, Jacob J? We watching. I thought the Mystics was gonna pull away a little bit more. than this. But we talking about next year. We get so excited. I just want to see some fun. Hey, Nicholas Bonachil. I just want to. You know me. I gotta get some revenge. I wouldn't have like been like this towards the Gamecocks if I hadn't felt that they thought they did something. I'm thinking, why are you celebrating beating us? Like, this is not, you didn't beat Juju in USC. Like you won, but that's not okay. I guess I was like, I guess whatever. Yeah, I do, Nicholas. I do. I think she will come back for a fifth year. That's just my thoughts, my opinion. I don't know. Not like I asked her or anything. I wonder if I ever got a moment again with her, if I could ask her. She ain't gonna tell me that. Auntie Ju, why isn't Kiki shooting the ball? I don't know. I don't know why Kiki's not shooting tonight. I saw her start off that way, but I think the game is going a little bit. The tempo of the game is a little bit too fast for her, and she rushes her shot when she does that. She has to find her, because when we would take off like that, she would kind of hide behind the defense, and Ju would get the rebound, and then she would kind of like space a gap, and Ju would throw it to her from half court. You can't move up on Kiki and then fire it at her and expect her to necessarily make a move. Like, you got to leave her a gap and lead her. Nice shot, Georgia. The only thing about Georgia Amore, when she's off, she's hella off. But when she's on, she's on. She needs to learn how to knock those shots down. She's letting it go, but she's not following through. She's trying to let it go, and it's hitting the back of the rim. That's when you know you're not following through. USC win it all this year, then she's not. I think if she wins it all this year, she'll do it anyway. I think she wants to go down in history. Look, the WNBA ain't going nowhere. She's gonna have a long career. I think she should take. She's gonna get more money, about the same, a little bit more in college as she will with her rookie contract. And not only that, she wants to leave a legacy. She wants to leave USC better than it is. And plus, be in the record books, be up there with. Well, I think she would be, because of her accolades, her individual accolades. I think I would put her ahead of Cheryl. I think when she's all said and done, she'll be ahead of Cheryl. But Cheryl may have more championships than her. But Cheryl didn't do it alone. She had a good squad around her. She'll tell you that. I mean, obviously, I was there. I mean, I seen Cheryl lose games, particularly to Long Beach State and different people. But yeah. Oh, damn. She hooked her arm so bad she couldn't even get her arm back. Can I get my arm back? She hooked her. Bro, she hooked her. Baldy, you're dumb. Look, she's hooking her, bro. She's hooking her. And you could have yanked it out, Kia. That's not cool. That's not cool. Thank you, Kiki. Kiki shoved her. I would have been like, what are you doing? Like, it's Kia. You don't do that. That's disrespectful. No disrespect, UCLA, UConn, Texas, and other schools. No Juju this past season that felt deflated. Like, no disrespect to him either, but the season, it didn't even look right to me. I've seen some games that were kind of exciting. I've seen them all play in person. Everybody that you named. It just wasn't. It's just, like you said, no disrespect, but it was clear that Juju ball was missing. Nicholas, let's call it what it is. Good shit. Damn. Here, come on. Georgia, knock it down. That's damn. See what I'm talking about with Amore? Shit. You filled that lane instead of letting her fill. Get that shit out of here. That shit out of here. You filled the lane instead of going all the way through and letting her take that spot to shoot. So she had no choice but to give it up. Watch this. What are you doing? Sony said, Pop, what are you doing? Shoot it. Damn, now you got scared. Shoot it. Shoot it. Damn, box out. Kiki, you should have sat on her. You weren't even boxing anybody out. You just step over and turn and back her up. Sonny's behind her. What could she do? Cassandra, look for your shot. Cassandra, take a step in. Look for your shot. No, that's the Mystics ball. Ain't that the Mystics ball, guys? We're not out for the Mystics back. Oh, shoot. Marina's coming in. Yeah, sit down, Kia. And you got home and started eating. Is that Julie Alamine? Come on now. Kiki's in. Oh, Kiki. Do you love me? The other Kiki. Oh! Georgia, you're a better passer than that. Kiki was cutting. You didn't have to feed it like that. Just bang it down to her. She'll catch it. Turn around. Get it. Slow down. Come on. Cut. Spin. Backboard. Oh, you're short. Kiki, don't be short. Thank you. Okay, ball and show. Is that too much hair on Kiki? Is that too much hair? Do we want her to go less or more? Is that too much hair on Kiki? Good golly. She walked, Marina. Rebound. Pull it down. They're going to give that to the Temple? Which one, Volunteer? Is that too much for Keeks? Because we said it was too much for Anissa. When you start like pulling hair out of your mouth, I think it's a little bit too much. Oh, block. Oh, Rory, good job. Woo! Nice try, Rory. Nice try. It's just a little too much, right? Okay, I thought it looked like more than she normally has. Good job, Rory. Don't turn your back on her, though. There. Go. Get her, Rory. Get her. Julie ain't that good. Oh! Damn. Sabali got that. Kira didn't want none of it. Ooh, Kiki. Bring it down. Get off her. See, this is what we taught. Go ahead, Kira. There you go. Come on, Kiki. Face up. Spin around one more time. Oh, that's a foul. My gosh. She couldn't even make her move, Sabli. Nah. Good job, Kiki. Kiki is something else. Hey, Kiki, something else, y'all. Kiki is something else. Did you see her and Angel going at it? She ain't gonna let Angel punk her this year. Only one Kiki can't really handle too much is Asia, but she gonna figure it out. Good shot. She gonna pull that Nigerian out of her. That Nigerian strength. Yeah, we gotta watch. Hey, y'all, I think I'll be able to do it with y'all. We gotta watch Dallas and Fever because it's gonna be regular season. I want to hear no excuses with Clark. She need to get it. Oh shit! That's her free throws. That kills me, man. That's free throws. How do you miss free throws? Bougie, what's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? Oh, what do you be like? Are you itchy? Huh? Are you itchy? Come on, dear up, Roy. Dear up. What are we doing? Hey, you guys notice how certain Caitlin Clark content creators that go, well, if you wouldn't pick her up 94 feet, if she wasn't good, didn't you just see Rory pick up Juliana 94 feet? Like, I think they pick up all point guards 94 feet. Like, what are we talking about here? There's nothing special. There's nothing different about the girl. Like, I haven't seen yet in the pros. She had a good season. The reason she had a good season her freshman season, I mean, her rookie season, is because there's no film. Them WNBA players are not sitting around watching college basketball. But now that there's film, no. That's why her game needed to improve. Because, for everybody, it goes for everybody. Every year you got to improve. Every year you got to add something to your game. Every year, people are going to have film on you. They know your moves. Like happened to Juju at the beginning of the season. It was like, oh, she can't take that baseline no more. Oh, they figure out she's going to baseline spin. They were right there. Like, it was like, she was like, oh, she had to back it out. She was like, we're going to do something different here. She wasn't. I couldn't see the Euro anymore. It was like they were closing that space. They gotta gas it. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, they can, but don't make excuses. Like, you know what I mean? They said, and they were like, I saw this one. I'm not gonna say their name. Content creator say, well, people might think it's boring saying that Asia is. I mean, you should say Asia is in a running for an MVP, right? But you can name other people. So, but they chose Clark, and I was like, why would I choose? And they keep referring to the first year because she only played 13 games last year. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. I mean, if you really want to say that, but do you really want to say that? Like without watching a few games, like you really want to say this that she's on a watch list? I mean, she's not even the best player really on her team. Why are you doing that? Weird. Fast break replay. Kiki. Ooh. What happened? How did Marina get loose? Slow Marina. Sony, you fell asleep. Marina's slow as hell. Somebody on Twitter, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name on Twitter. My phone timed out, but somebody thought that pairing Sykes and Mabry was a good idea. Brittany Sykes and Marina Mayberry. Why would you guys say that? Oh, she should reverse that. Oh. She looked like Rachel Banham. Is that Rachel Banham number 2? Rachel Banham going to end up on the Temple, guys. Why didn't you dribble handoff to her? That was ookie. Kiki catch it and snuff. That's a foul. 2 USC players. Timmy played for USC. What's the backstory? I don't get the joke. I don't either. I guess they're like they did. I guess they're saying they don't see that Sykes and Mayberry make a good. Let me see. Make a good duo, maybe. Maybe that's it. Because Sykes is so fast and Mayberry, I guess, is slow. Did you guys hear that? Clark named herself as the best transition player in the league. Tell me if you agree with that. Caitlin Clark says she's the best out of her mouth, that she's the best transition player in the WNBA. Would you agree, yay or nay? The best the best transition player. And if you don't think she's the best transition player, why not? And who is? If it's not Clark, then who is? think Kiki is killing them on the boards. I like that she found something today to do. If it wasn't maybe what we might want them to do. She always hits people with the ball. That's been her. Oh, she hit her with her arm. Well, you gotta give her space. You can't be in her space. I don't know about that, y'all. You gotta give people space. It did look like she did it on purpose. Yeah, back up. I wouldn't get up under somebody like that. 14 boards. Damn. Kiki, go for it. You're about to have a double-double. Come on, get 2 more buckets. Damn. Let's go. Let's go. Neepkin's got her welcome to the WNBA moment, guys, by the Liberty. She shook Neekins to the ground. You guys will probably see it later on the highlight. Neekins got taken to the ground. But at least it wasn't no clock. She wasn't clobbered physically. I think it's Lainey Hamilton. Kiki's glasswork is off the chain. What do you guys think about Kiki's 14 rebounds tonight? Is that good? That's excellent, huh? You know what my high? You want to know what my highest rebounding in high school was, and it's ranked probably in California. There was probably somebody with 41, I think. I want to say there might have been somebody with 50, but I had 36. But I know I got 26 twice, but 36 ranks up there in California. 36 rebounds. Only reason why I know, because I got a phone call from a historian, and then we started talking about other stuff. But he was looking at my times in the 100 meters in the 80s and how it stacked up really well for a long, long time. Even, there's some really excellent young runners, but not everybody can run like 11-1 or something like that. But I had like an 11-8, and I had 11-7, 1-8 which was really good in the 80s. And there's no basketball player that ran that fast. What's Marina talking about? Marina trying to win this game, y'all. I got to go through who top. Yeah, let me know, Ball and Chill, what you think. Tell me what you think. That came out of her mouth. I never heard a player say I'm the best, but hey, go ahead, Keith. Caden Clark. Go ahead, girl. Talk about yourself. Ponytail Pete Maravich. Let's go, Rory. I kind of like the way Raven Johnson been running the point for Indiana personally. Good move, good move. Good move, good move, good move, good move. Yes. Curry top, red. Let's go. Let's go, Shakira. That's the Shakira. Hey, guys, that's the Shakira we like, right? That's the Shakira we like. Nicholas says, it's funny, South Carolina say they're the real USC, but where's all that talk before Dawn arrived? I don't know. They say all that nonsense is silly. You know what? I think it did start then. Now that I think about it, Nicholas, they're probably going to say in their region, they've always called them that, but they never tried to force it on the country because nobody in the country looks at them as USC. Matter of fact, people be kind of confused, like, who are you talking about? Like, why would you do that? Like, what are you talking about? Damn, Kiki, you got to grab that, honey. Yeah, I told you, Raven need to be on a team where she can have a ball in her hand. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If Raven hadn't improved this year, I wasn't high on Raven being good in the W, but I kind of knew out of the system that she was in that her game, because I used to watch her at high school. A friend of mine had known her since she was 12 because my friend coached in AAU in Georgia. So she showed me tape on her, and she was in the ninth grade, Westlake. And her game, her transition, and her style was like it didn't translate well to Don's team. It wasn't the same. I said if you let her play her style, she'll be a good pro. Like especially a team that likes to run. Damn, they're closing the gap. I don't want the Mystics to lose, y'all. Not to the Temple. Come on now, Sydney Johnson. The hell, damn. Yeah, that right there takes practice. That inbound pass with pressure. Damn, Marina, 57, 56. You know how Marina is. They gonna love Marina out there in Canada, Toronto. My aunt used to live in Toronto, Quebec, Ottawa, Montreal. She lives all over Canada. I believe she said Toronto. I think she did live in Toronto. Not mistaken. I remember Montreal, Ottawa, Canada, Quebec. I remember seeing letters to my mom from there. I want to say Toronto. I'm not even gonna say that. Maybe I think she did live in Toronto before. Yeah, I told you Jew Raven need to be on a team. Yeah, okay, they know that too. Yeah, I think Don and Gino are copycats off of Lindsey Gottlieb. Clip it in a sense where they understand that the game is becoming positionless because they've never talked about playing positionless, read and react until Gottlieb. Tell me if they did. Anybody who's listening, if you know of a time that Don Staley or Gino Ariana ever talked about use those words, let me know because they ain't never had a team where you talked about positionless basketball. That was BS until Gottlieb. But see, what has to happen is Gottlieb has to win for her to get that credit. She has to get the chip. She has to get the chip, which is fine. We're on our way. I don't care. That's fine. I'm willing to bet ESPN, ABC, Fox, or CBS show a lot of Chosen game next season. Ooh, for real? No. You know what? It's Fox. It's probably Peacock. I think ESPN, ABC would be great because that would put you like prime time where people can see it who don't subscribe to cable or something like that, right? You know what I'm talking about, ball and chill. I'm not lying, huh? Yeah, Jacob. Yes. I know, Jacob. I know. And I don't. And you know what? I don't know if I want to say inexperience is well, lack of chemistry yet. No gel. That's all. I don't want to say inexperience because they're right there. They're doing. They know what to do. It's just slipping out of their hands. Timing. Just they know what to do. Rory's played on high caliber teams. Little Georgia's played for Virginia Tech and Kentucky. They've been in big ball games. Um, um, Texas with Rory, right? Kiki with Stanford. Kiki with USC. Shakira played for. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Shakira play for Brenda Fries? Did she play for Kim Mulkey? They've all played for like top programs. Cassandra and Sony, Notre Dame. So they have, I wouldn't say inexperience as much as the chemistry right now. Yeah, their chemistry is not there yet. So it's kind of like the timing, like with the pressure on the inbound play. Like, do I bounce pass it to her? Do I throw it to her? And do I wait for her to get? So it's kind of like, But you're right. Like, but you like them. I know you like them, Jacob. I know you like the Mystic. This is your kind of team right here. Go, Mama, go, Sony. There you go, Sonya Citron. Get aggressive. Get aggressive. You know, every time I look at Sonya Citron, she looks like Sandra Bullock. Tell me I'm lying. Or am I tripping? Am I tripping, Jacob? Why she remind me of Sandra Bullock? Oh, hell yeah, Nicholas. Seeing Juju back and playing with Jazzy and Taya and Sanaya, Kennedy, networks know the viewers will be tuned in. They're beautiful girls. Not only beautiful, but they're ballers. Please. Everybody's tuning in to see Juju Watkins come back and how she's going to look. Yeah, Ju. Correct, Ju. Then she left. Yeah. You like Aubrey's game? Aubrey. Who's Aubrey? Aubrey's game. Aubrey. Only Aubrey I know is Griffith. Damn, Marina's mad. Jacob, what's she mad about? I can't hear. Why Marina mad? Why Marina mad? I like Marina. I used to couldn't stand Marina Mabry. I'll tell her to her face. She probably like, why? I used to be like, because you used to be like the most dirtiest player. You would get on my nerves. But Marina cool people. And then she just so fiery, so competitive. But sometimes she gets so fired up, she'll be on a heater. It'd be cracking me up. I'm like, this girl is killing these motherfuckers. I can't see the game because you got to pay for it. No, wait. Oh, I think I did add Ion to DirecTV. I think I added Ion. I think it was $9.99 or more. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah. I do too. I'm not gonna lie, Marina. I tell you, like Marina grew on me, man. Marina, if she was going up against my team, I didn't like it. But when she became on a team that I watched, then I was like, yeah, I'm glad I got Marina Mabry on the team. Marina is physical player from Notre Dame. I think, and got into an altercation with the Fever with Sophie. Yeah, retaliated for hurting Clyde. Yeah. I like that. I liked how she had her back. She had JC Sheldon's back for sure. Oh, League Pass. I couldn't no, but I couldn't even do the League Pass. I went to it's on Ion right now, and Ion is connected to my direct because I couldn't. It was saying that it was on the League Pass, but I remembered that my League Pass said go. It ended up saying go to Ion because I was like, why is it? I haven't resubscribed to it or something. I don't know if you can do that, Jay. It's not. Try Ion or see if somebody's doing it on YouTube. I want you to see this. It's your team. Come on, Kiki. Thank you. Get off her. Kiki's hair's too big, ball and chill. Damn. How many rebounds is that? What, she got like 16 boards? Damn. Kiki's hair is a lot. It's a lot. It's making her hot. She's sweating. She got 15 boards, Jacob? Okay. Because she's been sitting on 14 for the minute, so just now she probably got 15 in the putback, the offensive board. Dang, Brittany Sainz still can't make free throws, Jacob. she's allergic to free throws. By the way, has Lisa Leslie been quiet about USC women's basketball? Did something happen between? No, I mean, she'll talk about Juju, but she says she's an ambassador. But I think what she's doing, in my opinion, is she's gonna go crazy, but she's trying to play it off right now so that she's not incredibly biased like me. So she's not gonna predict. She's not predetermining or speaking upon it yet. But she talked about working with Kiki. She's gonna love it because they'll be they're gonna show clips of her and Coop and Cheryl or Tina. They're gonna show they're gonna dig into the history and to the past. As USC goes along and become number one in the nation, and then starts making their way in the tournament, then you're going to start seeing Lisa's name pop up and more and more and more. And she's going to have to talk about it. Everybody's going to have to. The only one that gave me what I was surprised was Andrea Carter. She was giving mad respect to the Trojans. And Lisa did, but not as much. But yeah, Tina Thompson will all day. Tina comes and visits them and everything. But yeah, I think it's just she lives across the country. But she better not forget about her alma mater. She crazy. Oh damn! She just put her whole body on Sony. She put her whole body on Sony. Sony wasn't ready for that. You gotta hold on to the ball tight, y'all. You gotta hold on to your body tight. When them Sabalis are healthy, they ain't no joke. Dang, they couldn't. He got a Letterman jacket. He got a Letterman Toronto jacket already, y'all. Just like the Valkyrie people, they got Letterman jackets. They wear their shirt. They were so excited to. The Bay Area where I'm from, we love and respect basketball. We've always had a pro team one way or another in Northern California. We even before the WNBA, we always had a pro women's basketball team. We don't play about our women's basketball up there. I'm glad I made my name in the Bay, but now we don't play. Marina's eyes are so pretty to me. I never really even noticed, but I swear Sonya sits trying to remind me of Sandra Bullock. Oh, okay. I thought so, Jacob, because I was like, I had seen her get 14, and I called it out a little while ago, and it was so long ago. I just saw one just now. I said, I think she had one before that. Damn, Kiki got 16 boards, Jacob. Damn. And we got 2 minutes and 25 left to win this game. Kiki might get 18 boards because we're gonna need her to get some rebounds right now. We winning that battle inside. She got 16 boards, Jacob. Is that the most she ever had in the pros? Come on. Keep moving till somebody fall. Damn. That's why I hate that. I hate that. Oh, she got the double volunteer. Thank you. That's what I was saying. She was at 9 and 14. I was like, get your double. Jude, Trojan versus Trojan. Kiki versus Timmy. Yeah, Jacob. I was trying to tell them about that. I didn't know if they knew about that, Jacob. I didn't know if they knew about that. About Timmy and USC Trojans. I didn't know. I don't know if people realize. Back door. Watch the back door. Right there in the corner. Damn. Tied up. Shit. He gonna call timeout? No, keep going. Okay. All right, Sydney want to play it out, guys. Come on. I hate this. I hate these. I hate moving screens. Just keep still. Secure, what you want? What you want, Secure? What you want? Nothing? Damn. Two different coaches, though, but still Trojans. Right. I think that Mark Tran guy coached Timmy, and then Gottlieb came after. I think that's what happened. I think Gottlieb came after Timmy left. Got to be ready to catch and shoot, man. You got to be ready to release. They don't be ready to be released. Like Sony been thinking too long, Jacob. You should see Sony. She be like, she catching and she's looking. I'm like, girl, you're the shooter. Why are you looking to pass it inside? I know we got the side, but they gave you space and they're clogging the paint. So don't throw it in there. Look for your shot. The Temple trying to get their first game tonight. Everybody's here. They're excited. They are so excited. They are so excited, y'all. I would be too. I know we were excited when we got the pro team back in like Sacramento, the Monarchs. Oh, you know what, Bonachill? You're right. He can't do that. He's not gonna put Benson over Shakira. Damn, you right. Oh, she slipped. Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. Brittany, you suck. You slipped that perfect. Oh, she slipped that perfect. Go, Kiki, go. Good. Good, Kiki. Good. Good. She waited for Sykes because she knew what Sykes was waiting to do. Two mistakes on Sykes. No, you slipped through and you missed it. There was no foul. There you go, Kiki. You know how to make those free throws. Did you see her? Did y'all see Kiki breathing? Kiki know what to do. Come on, Keeks. Come on, make it 13 and 16 rebounds. Come on, Keekers. Oh, Kiki! Shit! Thank you. 12 and 16. Five. One more foul, she's out, Jacob. One more foul, Kiki's out. Damn. She's been fouling out lately. She going back to that bullshit. That's okay. That's okay. Go, Rory. Go, Rory. Go, Rory. Play your D. Play your D, Rory. Good, good. Let him use the clock. 8, 7, 6. Marina's going to take it. She always does. Damn. They got the boards. Oh. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Don't, let her throw it up. Let Brittany throw it up. Oh, you got sealed. You got good rebound. Who's the foul on, Marina? Reddit, what's good? Reddit Milky Way. Who you watching? We watching who's the foul on, guys? Shit. That was a good block, Sony. Who's the foul? Damn. I don't even know who the foul. I don't even know. Oh, they gave it to they gave it to Marina. Oh, you making free throws today, Marina, but you could make them for Chicago Sky. Jacob, you better talk to her, Jacob. You know what you saw what she used to do to us. She sold us. Jacob, now she's making free throws, Jacob. 32 seconds. 65-64, Toronto's up. No, don't laugh, Jacob. You saw it too. You saw it. You remember. You remember all them games we was like right there beating big teams like Seattle, beating big teams, just get to the line against the Fever and everything. We in a battle and you bricking the free throws. But now you making the free throws for the Temple. You 12 of 14. Shit. You looked up Timmy played under Coop. Oh, she played under she under Cynthia Cooper. Yeah. She didn't play under Martran? Was it just Cooper? I do remember I do remember Coop having her. I think Coop even probably, if I'm not mistaken, recruited her. (2016) Okay. I went to a few games when Cynthia was coaching. 1 year. Wait, 2 years, and then 1. So 2 years. 2 years with Coop, and 1 year with Mark. Hold up, Pop. There's another game at 7, but I'll go off after this one. Look at Mom. What's Nana watching downstairs? You want to watch a movie up here?
Yeah.
Can the kids come?
They probably gonna be loud.
No, they'll sit.
The show.
They'll sit and watch. Jacob, say hi to Papa. Oh, he can't see. Papa.
Jacob?
Jacob's, yeah, he's still here.
Hi, Jacob. It says muted.
I'm unmuted now. I unmuted. Okay. Ouch. I hurt my wrist. Ouch, my wrist. That was to my wrist.
Chat. Make sure to like and subscribe. Put on post notifications so you never miss another live or video when everybody loves YouTube.
You heard. Ooh. Did she get fouled? Did she get fouled, guys? Dang, looked like Lucy got fouled. Ooh, no, that was ball. That was ball, and then Kiki would have just put it up. That wasn't a foul or traveling. She just threw it up to Kiki. Actually, she tried to shoot it. We could just. Oh, why'd you turn that way? You turned towards the. Oh, he called a foul.
Ref called foul.
That's not a. What are they call? What are they reviewing it for?
They're trying to see if it is a foul.
Well, we didn't need it. It went right into Kiki's hands. She probably was. Never mind. Listen, I'm smart. You know how Jason know how I am about Kiki and them putbacks. I'd be mad. You know how she is. She's ready to pounce.
Let's cook and looking.
Poor Boo, she didn't get no sleep. See, we sleep through the night after everybody gets in bed, goes to bed. We sleep through the night. Sonia and Rory can't create no shot. Damn. Alan Chill spotted that. Rory can't create one? Oh, wait. Yeah, you might be right about that. But that's why I was saying that's true. But that's why they got to catch and shoot. Like they'll think too long. But you don't remember Rory knows how to get to a spot and pop? Maybe that was in college. Let me just see what you're talking about. She need to make these free throws. Why are they want to see if it was a shooting free throw or a passing free throw? What is this? Is that already in the bonus? So it's one. There you go. Tied up. Go back to your first corner lineup. You don't like this. You don't like who's in, Ball and Chill? You don't like who's in?
I do. Bring Johnny.
Yeah, we got Kiki, we got Kira, we got Lucy, because Lucy Goosey like to get them loose balls. We got Rory, because George's a little bit too small, and she be taking too many goddamn shots at the end of the game and be airball. I mean, not airballing, but she be hitting the back of the rim. And Sony is just always your utility player. She's big, she's tall, on the perimeter. It's good. Let's go, Rory. Good D. Marina's gonna shoot or Brittany. Oh, it's off. Hold on.
I told you.
Okay, let's go, Kiki.
Foul.
No, that's Kira. No, they depended on Sony and Rory to score. Why?
Dude, I'm telling you, David, they make a 3 and they're gonna be like, LeBron.
Why they depending on Rory and Are they doing that, Ball and Chill, because they're taking away the other players and that's leaving them open? Why would they leave? Why would they double Lucy Olsen? Why does everybody say that? I don't like her hair today. No, I'll show you with her curly hair, her red curly hair. She like Brazilian or something. Nice. We got that. You found the wrong person. You should have found Kiki. No, Ball and Children are not going to put bets in over Takira. And you want Cassandra to come in instead of Sony or for Lucy's a hustler. Lucy, I don't know about it, Chill. I don't know. I like this lineup right here for the end of the game. Good defense, Kiki. You learned that at USC.
Yeah, USC.
Chase, you was there.
I was there.
You was at the game. You remember when Kiki used to come up like and trap? Oh, put Cassandra in instead. Who's the point? Sony? You want Sony to be the point? Not the point, but to bring the ball up? Rory can bring the ball up. And she's all over Julie Alamont. Oh, that's a terrible throw. What kind of toss-up was that, bro? Even Marina's like, what are you doing? Look, Kiki. Look, Kiki. There's your Kiki. Remember Kiki was standing in front of you?
Wait, she went to the Washington?
Yeah. She played for the Mystics. Hey, Drew, have you liked the game? I like this one. The Liberty blew out the Sun. I'm kind of mad about that. I wanted the Sun to play be a little bit closer. So far, liking this one. I'm loving this one. Come on, you're pushing her. Go, Kiki.
Come on, Kiki.
You can't shove Kiki. Yay! We got it, y'all. We got it. Woo! How many points, Jacob? How many points is Kiki and her? How many rebounds? How many points? Good job. We pulled that out, guys. Ball and Chill was trying to put bets in and put green. You like Cassandra. That's good. I'm surprised you like Cassandra. That's good. I like it so far, Donovan. I like it. I need to take a break. We're supposed to be going into. Look at this behind me, guys. My God. Who's Seattle playing?
Yeah, we won. Yeah, Kiki, my friend. She learned that from me. I'm coach to take money. Tell Jacob that he should be on my basketball team.
Jacob plays basketball.
That's what I'm telling you. Jacob needs to be on my basketball team.
All right. Who's Seattle playing tonight? Dang it. Oh, yeah. My battery is, my phone's about to die.
Right here.
Oh, they played the Valks. This game with Toronto offense looked horrible. What do you say? What? I mean, they was gutted it out a little bit. I mean, Sandy was letting them play a little bit. Like she kind of. Somebody was on Twitter said, "Who thought of putting Marina and Sykes together? If Marina and Sykes could get it together, Donovan, we'll see." Chase, throw that in the trans. They're both kind of like risk. I'll say this: they're both risk takers. Okay, you wanted bets at 5, Shakira 4, and Kiki 3. I don't. Ooh, damn! They ain't ready for that Ball and Chill. I know Sony can play point. I know that she can. I've seen her for a whole year do it when Olivia got hurt, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think Sydney knows that. What you and I know. And honestly, I've never seen Cassandra at a shooting guard. I would love to see Kiki try 3 because she's really been facing up. But I don't know. I kind of like Kiki down there, being a stretch 4. You got a little creative thing. We might let's see if that ever happens. Let's see. I remember that. Let me see if that ever happens. I don't know. Marina and Sykes. I know. I think that. Okay, Ball and Chill, you asked me what did I think that meant. This is what it meant. Whoever thought of the idea of those two together, and I didn't want to call him that because I'm okay with volume shooting, but Donovan's right. Marina and Sykes together is like a shot chucking duo. He said it. I didn't want to pin that on him, but I know what he's talking about. But I wanted to see if they were like. Well, Sykes will drive though, D. Sykes will drive. I feel the lineup is way too clunky offensively at this point. Okay, all right. So then they need to get Brittany off the ball. Like they were trying to have Julie. Julie need to control them. Julie need to say, hey, there's time when she got to take control and she got to tell, what's his name? Marina or Brittany not to shoot it. Next time I'm not going to pass it to you. That's what she needs to tell them. You got to have a point guard that they are going to respect. You're not getting the ball if you're going to keep chucking it. That's what they were talking about. Donovan came right into the chat and said, I kind of knew it, but I wanted to see it first. He said it. That's what they were talking about. That's what I was afraid of, but I wanted to see. Hold up, Donovan. I just wanted to see something, though. Maybe they'll go back to film, and maybe Sandy will tell them, like, you can't be doing that. You gotta have an experienced point to be like, you can't be chucking that shit up all the time. But they don't really even have a strong post player to give it to. So I think that's why they feel like they need to do that. Or Brittany feels like she needs to drive. But Brittany, where are you driving? You gonna drive against Shakira? You gonna drive against Kiki? You gonna drive against Betts? No. Dukelich? No. That's why Brittany's probably was like, I gotta pull the shot. DC, no trust. No trust me. He said, no trust me. That would be a nice lineup because remember, you're gonna switch in and out Dukelich and others. Sykes going 0 for 5. No, but that was the stuff I didn't like when she was on the Storm. Well, that's what we didn't like when she was on the Mystics. But there are times when Brittany gets hot, but she got to know when it is when it isn't. Like you got to ball and shield. That's why I like the Trojans. That's why I like big lineups. But I don't know how many people do. I don't know how many coaches really do. I'm in favor of even looking at what you just said. Kiki, Kira, Betts, Sony, and Prosper. I would love that. I would do it because I like that 6-2 boom and then go up. I like it. Try it. But Sony wasn't confident enough. She wasn't pulling it. If she's not going to, that's the only thing that when I saw the draft picks and then I saw the lineups, I was like, man, Sonia is the only really shooting guard. Like, we need another shooter. Like, who is the outside shooter? And you're trying to make Kiki that, but I need Kiki getting 16 boards. Shakira don't really get boards like Kiki. So they needed, okay, from next year's draft. Oh, you know who will shoot it? Is he had Lucy in there because Sony was being shy today. I need another shooter from the draft. What do you want? Ugh, they're probably going to bring Madison Booker. I don't want her over here. No. Damn, but then Hannah compete with next year's draft. If it ain't Juju, then damn. Only person I would trust in that shooting guard spot over Sony is Juju Watkins. I know, but that's okay. That's okay. He didn't play Cody today, but she doesn't necessarily shoot from the outside. She's going to drive. I know, Kyrie. I think Kiki. I don't think she was happy about going there either. I didn't really know what team Kiki fit on, but I don't want to say the wrong team yet, Kyrie. I don't want to be mean like that because she didn't look too happy. But I know what you're talking about because she's going to consistently lose time until they lose faith in Marina and Sykes at the same time. You need Kiki for some stability. Kiki wouldn't give it to their asses if they're going to keep chucking. But she might give in because she's a rookie, though. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. The shooting was rough. The shooting was rough tonight. The shooting was rough. And they were clogging. It was just too. I know you said clunky, but that too. But it was like they were too. Nobody's spacing the floor right now. Nobody's spacing the floor, Donovan, and it just kept inching in, and there was no room for Sykes to work. And Marina's not. Sometimes she drives. It was just too clunky in there. There's no one to space the floor. Big is a huge advantage in basketball. Already women's basketball. So I know. That's why I'm so excited for next year for my team. Sorry. I'm into big guards. I don't care. Like, I'm still hanging on to like the Rorys and the Georgias. But Georgia, you saw she got the handles, but she got to figure out who to dish that to because she's getting caught. But me, I'm into like big guards, man. I want you 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", like shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, that even X's me out, but only because I had hops, I probably could play it. But I knew if I was gonna play pro, I was gonna have to switch to the point because my height 5'8", 5'9", not unless I had a reach like Raven, a 6'2" wingspan, I had a vertical to shoot over anybody, but I wish I was taller. Because they getting taller. They getting tall, man. Prosper need to work on her shot, man, so she can come in and be that solid wing pulling that J. You think she should have stayed with Hannah one season? And then Roy could take that PT spot if Amor didn't lock in. Yeah, she did. You know what? She must have graduated early because she's only 20 years old. Unless she's turning 21 this year. That's probably how she was able to do it. Okay, 20. I think you got to be 21, right? 22? No, you got to be 22 or graduate. Well, until you got to realize it's a double-edged sword because look at Dallas teams before all the size, no spacing is still shaky. It's still. That's what he's trying. That's what Balachill, I think, is saying. We were talking about it like. I was looking more at the Mystics. Balachill and I are looking at the Mystics, right? It wasn't really. He tried a lot of different pieces, but when you looked at the tempo, besides what you said about the shot chucking, we already knew that was going to happen. And then Julie Alamon, she'll shot chuck too. I was like, they're two. There's no space. There's no spacing. I think Sandy gonna figure it out. She's got to figure out the spacing. She's got to figure it out. With the lineup, how she wants to do this. Yeah, sometimes you just got to let people just go, and then you're gonna clean it up later. You know what I mean? And then you kind of like fix it in film. It's the first game. I mean, back in the day, whenever they used to start the season, it used to be so bad. I would wait to watch it. I would never watch games this early because it was just too much. I couldn't do it. It was too clunky. You know what I'm saying, guys? That was not gonna happen. All right. Looks like the Valks are on. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna come back. Yeah, she's 20. She only played 5 games from sophomore year. She could have stayed. Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta charge this phone. Okay, y'all keep watching the games. I gotta go check on the kids. If I come back up, follow me up. It'll be for the Seattle Valks game. But for sure, we got to watch the Dallas game, the Indiana game. Hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Now, as my godson said, hit the post notification button so you know when I'm up. If you're still up tonight, it's 7 o'clock here. If you're still up tonight, join me back if I come back up, if this game gets good for Seattle and the Valks. But stay here, stay tuned. Let's get back together, you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.
Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves Juju 12.